you take a picture of me, I'm going to take your phone and throw it in the water. And you take a picture of me, I'm going to take your phone and throw it in the water.
In a city where trust in policing is already hanging by a thread, one sentence can unravel it entirely. If you film me, I'll throw your phone in the water. Think about that. In a democracy where we're told to see something, say something. We're told to film for safety, film for truth, film for accountability. But when the camera lens turns towards authority, suddenly the rules change. And suddenly, you're not a witness, you're a threat. And the same people who warn you not to film are the same ones who will turn and ask you for your video evidence when it suits them.
We're urging anyone who may have seen something or has video of the area, whether it's security or dash cam footage, to please contact our investigators.
And you take a picture of me, I'm going to take your phone and throw it in the water.
Downtown Toronto, a man is attacked, nearly thrown off a rooftop. The call goes out to police, and then nothing. It takes an hour and a half for them to arrive. During that gap, the same man attacks again, this time biting off another person's ear. A slow response can mean the difference between stopping one crime and allowing another to happen.
You know, it's aggravated assault.
Peter Henry says a horrifying attack in his own building left him with multiple broken bones, and he was hospitalized for weeks. He says the situation was made much worse.
This is really disturbing.
Because of a delayed response by Toronto police. It took officers about an hour and a half to arrive after the first 911 call was made.
911 let us down. Police, ambulance, nothing.
Henry says he took a taxi to a nearby hospital following the assault after waiting 40 minutes for emergency responders.
Toronto Police Service has let me down several times as a property manager. This is the worst.
The attack happened here, an alternative housing building where Henry lives and works as its property manager. The man he says attacked him doesn't live there.
It was a very scary incident.
Henry and this witness say the suspect appeared to be on drugs.
It was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous, unacceptable, and very potentially even more tragic than it was. He almost got thrown off the roof. He was threatened to be thrown off the roof.
Jackson says he called 911 multiple times and neighbors did too, but by the time police arrived, it was too late. The suspect had already attacked someone else.
One of the people got trapped in the alcove with him there and dragged out into the street and beaten up, and their ear was bitten off too.
Police confirm 911 operators received the first of 9 calls about the suspect at 5:42 p.m. Police got to the apartment more than an hour and a half later at 7:17 p.m.
So as police are dancing, twerking, doing whatever they do on tax dollars, there was a shooting in downtown Toronto. Within hours of that shooting, police held a press conference. They asked for your help, for your dash cam footage, for your security camera footage, anything that might identify the suspect. But here's the description they gave the public. A black male on a bicycle. That's it. No clothing description, no distinguishing features, no time frame, no nothing.
A hunt is on tonight for a gunman who opened fire on a group of friends who were walking through a King West townhouse complex. Shauna Hunt is at the scene with what police are saying about the suspect.
The only description I can give you right now is a black male riding a bike.
We're learning there was some sort of an interaction between the group of friends and the suspect on a bike. Police say the man did take off, but came back a short time later, pulled out a gun, and opened fire.
The only description I can give you right now is a black male riding a bike.
So I came out of my balcony and I could hear the screams and someone had been shot. And then right away I saw somebody just across here who was already on the phone with 911.
It was around 2:45 in the morning when gunshots erupted behind a row of townhouses here on King Street.
The only description I can give you right now is a black male riding a bike.
Can you take a picture of me and I'm going to take your phone and throw it in the water?
No, I'm not taking a picture.
You're taking a video.
I'm just taking a video because that's my safety.
Put your phone away.
This is my safety, officer.
Sorry, man. You want me to explain the ticket? It's not the traffic stop.
Yeah. So, you are making video too?
Put the phone away.
From the waters of Whitby back to downtown Toronto, 51 Division, 2 a.m. Two men are pulled over. The reason? Your license plate light isn't working. That's what the police claimed. Tickets are written, hundreds of dollars in fines. But here's the twist. When the men checked the lights, they were working perfectly. This isn't just about a traffic stop. It's about trust. If people start believing tickets are being written for things that aren't true, what does that do to the credibility of real enforcement? Or are they just looking for a black male who may have been on a bike, now he's in a car? Let's have a look at what's going on here.
Must be bored. Must be bored.
I mean, we get paid to do our job, right? I'm still on the clock, can't just go home.
To protect. That's what you get paid for in our taxes, to protect.
Last night, I was driving downtown with my homie near 51 Division, right? I was just dropping him home. And then, as soon as I'm driving by it, there's a patrol car coming out of his thing, his garage. As soon as it did it, I'm like, fuck, we're fucked. I'm like, we're two black guys driving at 1:50 a.m. and these guys are gonna pull us over. Lo and behold, they definitely ran our plates, did not see anything on my plate, so these guys put their lights on 15 seconds later. Then I pull into a gas station. These guys are trying to say that, yo, we pulled you over. The reason, and I have it on video. They say the reason why we pulled you over was because your plate light was out. Improper display of your plate, or plate light or something like that. And then I'm like, huh, okay, whatever. Maybe I'll go get that fixed tomorrow. And he's like, oh, okay. And after, you know, like whatever happened, right? Like I just wanted the situation to die down and shit. Then the man, and keep in mind, like I don't even know if my plate light is actually out or not. I'm just taking his word for it, you know. I'm like, oh, whatever. And after he goes, he says he's gonna write me up a ticket, but then he starts asking other questions like, yo, do you have your license with you? My nigga, I have my license. You know, like I have a driver's license, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just never had it with me. So I was like, yo, you can go into the database and search it up, whatever. And after, he's like, oh, okay. He's like, do you have proof of insurance? I'm like, same thing, like it was stolen, yada, yada, yada. Then you can just go in the database and search it up. Then the nigga comes back, gives me 3 tickets. And after, there's supposed to be a 4th, but the man's like, yo, this is the bigger ticket. Honestly, I'm just gonna give you a warning for it. But these smaller ones, you can pay it, or it's easy to fight in court. I'm like, all right, whatever. Give me my tickets. After the fact, once everything is done, I go out of the car, I take my phone out, and after I start recording, right? Because I want to make sure that everything's blessed. Bro, I go to the back of my fucking car, and the fucking plate light is actually on. It's not improperly displayed. There's no flickering. There's no like one light off, one light's thing. One light is like, you know, it's like it's low or dim. Bro, the plate light was perfectly on, like 100%, nothing wrong with it. You can see the plate perfectly. The light, I even got the light. I'm gonna put it in the video.
Show Audit. And see, what time were the tickets for? What time were they at?
And after, I'm just like, yo, these guys are really fishing. They got me on 3 tickets because of a false ass pretense. A false pretense. And this is the problem with fucking Toronto police. You guys do some bullshit. And I'm fighting this. And I'm making a social media video of this because you guys are coming after people that don't even do shit. Like, I'm literally just driving at nighttime, driving my homie home. What kind of bullshit is that? You're giving me a fucking improper display of a plate or the light?
We live in a city where filming the police can get you threatened, detained, arrested, beat, tased, even worse. But giving them your footage is being called a good citizen. We're in a city where violent crimes can wait over an hour and a half for a response. But a broken plate light, even one that isn't broken, gets handled on the spot. We're in a city where policing seems to be backwards. Accountability isn't about picking and choosing when the truth matters. It matters all the time. Because justice without consistency isn't justice at all. This is Canada Copwatch.